Good morning. Hey, Jamie. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, that's beautiful, right? I'm out here in beautiful Georgetown and just had a wonderful week. Got to spend last night with wonderful, wonderful, beautiful friends and so I thought I'm gonna take advantage of this gorgeous scenery and come talk to everybody out here in this beautiful nature that God created for us. Thank you, Lord. And himself. I know he likes it. But I just, how's everybody doing? Just wondering how everybody's doing. It's been a very interesting week since we spoke last. Yeah, it's been interesting. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everybody's not only staying safe, but staying in peace. Because, we just went from Rona to riots, and well, didn't really see that coming. Even though we knew more was coming, didn't see the Rona to the riots. So, like I said, hopefully you're staying safe and most of all at peace, because that's something I want to talk about this morning, is why we can have peace. Good. I'm glad to see people are doing well. I'm very glad to see that, because there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing well in the midst of this. And can I just say something? The whole theme of the past 4 years has been draining the swamp. And, it's like, okay, well, that sounds good. But can I just say that's pretty thick. And I don't care to get into politics, because I'm talking spiritual here. There's been some draining that's needed to go on in this nation that I, for one, didn't realize. This is the U.S. We're a Christian nation, and who knew? Who knew how ugly things were at the core, and they're being exposed. Like I said, from Rona to riots, there's a lot being exposed here, and there's a lot being exposed in our own hearts on how to handle these things. So let me just throw this in. I'm thinking about the fear of the Lord again, and where we stand as a nation with the tensions and the uncertainty and the anger, which comes from fear. Fear is a huge root there. So there's a lot of chaos going on around us, and just anxiousness. There's another word. A lot of anxiousness going on around us. And I was just sitting there thinking about all of it, particularly this morning, and it's like, Lord, where do we need to stand right now? And taking it back to the fear of the Lord, because as we know, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, but it's also so much more to that. And check this out. This morning I was reading Proverbs 2:11 and 12, and it says, discretion will watch over you. Understanding and discernment will guard you, to keep you from the way of evil and the evil man. Now here's the thing with that Proverbs 2:11 through 12. A couple scriptures up, it talks about those who fear the Lord. So those who fear the Lord will have discretion watch over them. And one of the meaning there of that discretion is you'll know plans. You'll know it's a foresight word. So you will know plans. You will know things that are coming your way. But you know what? If we fear the things coming and we don't fear the Lord, that's where we get caught up in these traps like we're in right now. Because we all felt the tension. We know more is going to try to come out. We know more tension is being planned by darkness, right? We know that. But if we fear the Lord, it puts us ahead. And that was actually, let me throw this in right now. My buddy, good friend of mine that I got to visit last night, Jamie messaged me this morning saying she woke up in the middle of the night hearing, you have to get ahead of this. And that is right on. And how do we get ahead of it? Our fear has to shift. We spent too much time fearing this. We spent too much time fearing the worst is coming. And as Christians, that's not our job. As Christians, our job is to fear the Lord and make the difference in the middle of the chaos. We're the ones that have the authority. But the problem is, evil and darkness has had authority way too long. And y'all, that's simply what we're seeing. Can I just say that as a word of peace? That is simply what we are seeing, is that evil has had its way too long. And what's happening is the shift, because it's our turn. Okay, it's not about things are getting worse and worse and worse, and please excuse me there. It's not about things are getting worse and worse and worse and this is the end. There is no defeated end written in the word. There's not. It's victorious because of what Jesus did, because of the intent of God. There is no defeated end. And so I guarantee you it's not over. Where we are is at the crossing line. Where we are is someplace we've never been before. So part of our tension and anxiety is simply because we've never been here. We don't know how to navigate this land. But God knew that we were going to come to this point. And all these years, all of our lives, He's been equipping us for this next, like we've been talking about, this next level, this new reality. God has been equipping us all along because He has no intention of letting us go down to a defeated end. His intention is victory. So in saying that, it's up to us if we're going to be involved in it or not. It's up to us if we're going to be a part of the victory or if we're going to personally live in defeat. That's where we are. And please hear me. You just heard me. I'm in the victory side of this. I'm not in the defeat side of this. But let me tell you, there's more coming, because something deep and dark is being uprooted in our nation. So there's more coming because this thing is being exposed and it doesn't like it. So you, my friends, you're ready for this. You're equipped for this. There's no reason to fear. This where we are is the shift. Like I said, Proverbs 2, if you fear the Lord, discretion will watch over you. Foresight. You'll know the plans ahead of time if you fear the Lord. So that's where we are, y'all. That's where we are. This is it. This is the day, right? Today is the day to switch from fearing all of this junk to fearing what's coming next to, God, I trust you. Lord, I trust you with my life. I trust you that you have made me ready for now. I trust you that your plan is a victorious day, not defeated. And I'm not talking about one day of celebration and then we're all gone. That's not what I'm saying. It's about bringing victory here on earth. That's who we are and that's where we are. So, love you guys. I just want to encourage you. We are getting ahead of this. Thank you for that, Leah. We are getting ahead of this. This is going to be good. This is going to be life. Yeah. Yes. Some people thought I was taking a picture. This is going to be victory. Please take a deep breath today. Step back and look. You see all the chaos, but our God is so much bigger. Our God is so much greater, and He has plans to shift all of this. It's up to us if we want to be part of the victory or if we want to live in defeat. So I just speak blessings over you and peace. This is going to be a phenomenal turnaround and a shift in this nation and in our lives. So I speak peace and blessings over you today. Love you. Get ready, because when darkness unleashes what it's got, y'all, we haven't seen the full extent of what God's about to unleash. Have a wonderful weekend.